Hello and welcome to our piano tutorial. My name is Ray Luna and tonight we're going to learn Pimpf by Depeche Mode. This is taken from the 1987 album Music for the Masses and is also the introductory song on the 101 album, which was recorded live at the Pasadena Rose Bowl in 1988. I was lucky enough to be at that concert when I was 17 years old. I remember it like it was yesterday, so let's jump right in and learn this epic song, shall we? All right, Cameron 2. Okay, so we are in the key of E minor. I can break the song down into about, I'd say 5 or 6 parts. We'll play the whole song. It starts building upon itself, starts with a piano riff, and then it goes into like tubular bells. It has a little choir part, and there's some strings in there. I mean, so the song really builds up. But let's go ahead and start with the piano part, the part that I am calling part 1. I will play it for you now, and so we can learn it. Here we go. But let's begin with part 1 of Pimpf. We're starting in with D's in the left hand, okay? And you're going to be playing this pattern here. Okay? Seems simple enough, right? Okay, now we move on to the right hand. In the right hand, you're going to be playing the following melody. Starting on D with your pinky. Also, be sure to pay careful attention to the fingering I'm using. This is going to be crucial to how you learn to play the song. Okay. Right, so you have this finger here, C sharp, D, B flat, A, F sharp with the thumb, and then down to G with the thumb. Here we go. Right? Okay, so now we're going to put the 2 hands together. This is tricky, but I'm going to play it real slow, and you should be able to get this. Here we go, starting with the D's. Okay, so let's do that again on the D's together. On the F sharp to D, and you move up the octave. Then you play that part by itself. Back to this. Let's do that real slow. Okay, you're going to want to practice that because that is the key to playing this entire song, that pattern there. Here we go. Okay, and you're going to want to learn that and get it up to speed. Let's play it a little bit faster now. Okay, and that moves us right into part 2. Okay, so now we start with part 2. We are moving up to F sharps. like that in the left hand. Octaves. Okay. In the right hand, you're playing the following melody. And watch my fingering again. Right? So C sharp, E, back to the C sharp, B flat, and then F sharp and G. Right? Oops, sorry. Okay, so you want to practice that and get it down. Okay, and then it goes back to part one again. Okay, so you want to practice switching between part one and part two. I would suggest practicing with just your right hand and getting all the way through all the parts, and then start, incorporating the left hand. So let's go ahead and look at part two with two hands together now. Okay, hopefully that helps. On the F sharp. Now watch my fingering in the right hand. Right? Now practice going back to the D, to part one. Like that. So you want to practice going back and forth between the two seamlessly if you can, okay? That takes us right into part three, and here's where it gets a little bit more tricky. Let me play it for you now. Okay, let's break that down. Now, remember, you're coming out of part two here. Now you're going to go down to part four. Here we go. I'm sorry, part three. Okay, so when you're coming out of this part, you're going to have your pinky on the E. So you're coming down to the G, you're going to go like this. Then you go down here. Now your index finger is on the E. Then you cross over. And then back up to the A. Okay, it's important, the fingering. Okay, but the first time when you're coming out of part two, see how it starts on the pinky? Then you go up to the A. Right? So see how you're doing a crossover once you get there? So the very first one is like this. With these fingers here. Pinky, ring finger there. I guess that's ring finger. Index, thumb. On the very first one. So coming out of here. Now here we go to the crossover. See that? So you're going like this. Okay, so it's these two fingers here. These two fingers here, skip the middle finger. Then you're crossing over. Okay, it's tricky, but once you get it, oh my God, it feels so good. Here we go. So here we go. Okay, but be sure to practice it first with the pinky on the E. Okay. Then you go to the crossover. Like that. Okay, but it has to start on that pinky because you're going. Right? Okay, and then that takes us right into what I'm calling part 4. Okay, and that leads us right into part 4. Okay, coming out of this part 3 here. Okay, so let me show you that again. Coming out of part 3. And here we go. E in the left hand. Okay, so we have E octaves. Right? In the right hand, you're going like this. You're coming out of part 4 like this. Crossover with the index. Index again. Thumb. Pinky. Now you're in perfect position to do it again. See that? So starting here, coming out of part 4. Right? So do you see how there's a transition there? Coming out of this. Okay, I'll do it slower. So you can see my fingers there. Okay, so coming out of it one more time. Okay. Right. Okay, we go back to that. I know I'm being very slow and methodical on this part, but when you start practicing it, you're going to thank me for showing you the fingering. Trust me. It took me a while to get that part down, especially once you go from part 3 to 4. So here we go. So it's hard for me to play it slow, but I'll try to do that one more time. Let's go to part 3 again. Here we go. Part 4. Okay, part 3. Watch my fingers in the right hand. Here we go. Okay, so that should be the major parts you need to play the song. I'm going to show you a little bonus stuff here next, but let's put it together and play it from the top first. Okay, here we go. From the top, here's part 1. Part 2. Here's where you get to the accent parts. On first, I start with this. I add the strings here. Right? Right? So you're really just going. Right? You're just accenting it. Then you get down to the D to the G. I just repeat this part. I just go like this. So I just do that again. On this part. Then you have what are known as tubular bells. So let's see if I can go to that real quickly. Here we go, tubular bells. So it should sound now like this. You have this. Then when I get to the G, part 3, I do this. Right? Just something like that, or you just go. I don't go up to the A. I could, but I don't. Right? So I'm trying to make it a little distinctive from what we're playing in the piano. So just kind of keep it here. Something like that. You know, whatever you want to do. Then we go to this. You know. Something like that. So you add the tubular bells. The last part, to me, that crazy last little run of arpeggios, I tried to figure it out for you guys. The best I could come up with trying to sound it out is it starts with the D. It's that real crazy riff they got going. Let's see, where's it at? So it's these notes here. Right? So it's, you know. Right, then you get to the right where it starts going crazy. Right, then when you get to the G, it goes to these A's here. Right, so something like that, you know, it's going crazy, and then it goes down to the E. So I think you know what part I'm talking about. It's at the very end of the song, and it's like this. I know I sound crazy right now, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to sound that part out as best I can, but the best I could come up with is something like this. Then down to here. Something like that. I can't get the G part. So where are the notes for the G? So it's something like, but it's got the A in there. Something like that, maybe. To the down to here. So it's something like that. Something like that. Anyway, I don't mean to drag on this lesson, but you get the point. So as long as you get the main part down. Right? And then if you can do it, sing on top of it, right? Okay, so that should be all the parts you need to play Pimpf by Depeche Mode. Let's play it one last time from the top so you can see it in its entirety. Okay, here we go. Something like that, right? I got almost to the end. Okay, so one last layer after you've added the tubular bells and you've added the strings, the last thing you got to do is sing the song. So here we go. This makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's on the same as following the bass, right? So it's okay, so have fun learning this song, you guys. I really want to thank you again. Let's switch over to camera 2 now. Okay, and that's everything you need to know to play Pimpf by Depeche Mode. Let me know in the comments how it comes along. If you guys have any links that you want to post in the comments to any of the video covers you've done or any of your work, please feel free to share it with the class, as they say. So thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate all your kind comments and your generous support. Let's finish off with a little Pimpf here.